think we good now. I think we good. Let's bring this in. Yeah. We in here. What's good, y'all? What's great? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Can the Brothers Get a Rap podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Lovechild. I'm joined with my co-host, my brother from another mother. Blood couldn't make us any closer. One of the best photographers in the world. My brother Santana, say something to the people.
What's good? What's good? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. As I say, y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all here with us, and we appreciate that. But like always, we got a jam-packed show, and we're gonna get right to it. You heard?
You heard? All right, y'all. Let me pull up my notes right quick. Y'all already know how we do it. Episode 82. We start off with popular opinions. This segment is brought to you by OUV Records, where the label motto is create, document, and inspire. You could go on Instagram right now. And stay in tune to the latest music and merchandise at OUV Records. Again, at OUV Records on Instagram. And let's get it. You know what I'm saying? All right. First question of the night. If you was recasting New Jack City, but you're casting the Ice-T character, right, as the cop, who would you recast with? Number one, Cuba Gooding Jr. Number two, Will Smith. Number three, Michael Beach. Number four, Keenan Ivory Wayans. And remember, this is at this time. We're talking about 91, 92, I think, New Jack City. So imagine these guys at that time, their age and their acting style, the whole nine.
Who's Michael Beach again?
Michael Beach. Let's see. He's in a whole bunch of stuff. He's in Lean on Me as the teacher that flipped over the desk. What else? Michael Beach is also in Mayor Kingstown, where he plays the guard that runs everything now. But he was raped and then he got his get back as well. From Soul Food, he's in a whole lot of stuff.
I'm gonna have to go with Keenan Ivory Wayans on this one as the playing the cop. Yeah, I could see his character and how he acts, playing off Wesley Snipes' energy, and you know what I mean, him being Nino Brown. I could see that as a good back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and probably get some laughs when we're not even supposed to be laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll throw that in the mix too. Like, it's supposed to be dead serious, but he'll do something that just probably has the audience laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what's funny about that? I know they cast Chris Rock, but the original person that was casted for the Chris Rock crackhead or stick up kid named crackhead was actually Martin Lawrence originally. And then when it came down to filming, Martin got hot as fish grease and the scheduling didn't work out. That's the only reason why he wasn't in the movie. Is his scheduling didn't work out.
That would have been definitely something to see, yo.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so you going with Keenan Ivory Wayans. Cool. Me, at that time, like I want to say Cuba Gooding Jr., but he still feels a bit like a teenager. If it still feels like Boys in the Hood, to me a little bit. So I agree with you, bro. I have to go with Keenan Ivory Wayans because Keenan Ivory Wayans, even when he was younger, he always gave me grown man. You know what I'm saying? Play the cop, the young top cop, and that has the presence alone, physically, pause, to interact with Wesley and give that back and forth and make it feel like he was an actual threat. You know what I'm saying? Like Wesley looking at him like, yeah, like he'll talk his talk, but they know if it got down to it, if it got shaky, it's like, all right, I got to bring my A game because, you know what I'm saying? People don't realize Keenan Ivory Waynes is at least like 6'2", 6'3".
That's
So, you know what I'm saying? His physical stature is going to oppose some sort of like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let me tighten up, you know what I'm saying? So, and I agree with you, just by him being in the movie, even though no matter how serious he acts, you know, via uh, Wanted, Glimmer Man, there's a couple of Low Down Dirty Shame when he was serious, but because he is who he is always going to be that humor in all his stuff, at least in my opinion as well. So I agree with you. I'm going with Keenan Ivory Waynes. So I went with Keenan Ivory Waynes. You went with Keenan Ivory Waynes. The rest of the world, they went with Will Smith at 34%. What do you think about that?
yeah, I could. I mean, at that time, yeah, it could make sense, but I think what he was 91, he was still like young. You know what I'm saying? That's why I went with Keenan because he was already a grown man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
grown man business. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still not a bad choice either way. I don't think I would have necessarily would have went for Will Smith for this role, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's that's the public's opinion right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So moving on to our next popular opinion question. If you was building your NBA franchise on this list, y'all, on this list, who are you starting your teams with? And this is all eras, right? So team one, Dirk Nowitzki, Shea Gildas Alexander, Jason, I'm sorry, yeah, Dirk Nowitzki, Shea Gildas Alexander, and Jason Kidd. That's number one. Number two, Grant Hill, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jamal Murray. Number three, Patrick Ewing, John Morant, Brandon Roy.
And you said number three. What's the fourth one?
There's no fourth. Just it's just one, two, three.
Oh,
One through three. One, two, three. One through three.
what were they again?
All right, so team one is Dirk Nowitzki, Shea Gillis Alexander, Jason Kidd. Team two, Grant Hill, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jamal Murray. Team three, Patrick Ewing, John Morant, Brandon Roy.
Nah, I'm gonna go with team two because they the most physical. You know what I'm saying?
You said two?
Yeah, they the most physical out of the other two teams.
A shout out to King Prince in the building. He said one, team one. Okay. So you saying team two, because they the most physical. This is a very skilled, but number one is very skilled though. Shea Gillis Alexander. He's a point guard, two guard, he's a combo guard, score, pass. He's a lead guard. Pair him up with Jason Kidd and Dirk. That's a tough bunch. And that John Morant, Patrick Ewing, Brandon Roy combo is something crazy. That's crazy. But I have to go with team two. I agree with you. My boy Grant Hill, my favorite, my second
None of them
favorite.
other teams, you're not stopping Grant Hill. None of
Yeah,
the other teams, you're not stopping, and none of them niggas is stopping Antetokounmpo. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Or
Fact.
Flip. And you got Murray, like chill.
Yeah, yeah. It'll get nasty real quick.
Yo, paint is getting lit up crazy, son.
Yeah, and that team is playing defense too. Like, don't get it twisted. They not just offensive juggernauts. They clamping you up. You know what I'm saying? So
This straight real life above the rim shit. You know what I'm
yeah, Motar, you started.
saying?
And my your ass talking to Boogaloo, your ass is gone too.
I
I
ain't even do nothing. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we got the shoes and all that. Why are you still here?
y'all,
Play my man.
y'all gonna play it too. You playing the wheelchair leagues, nigga. What you talking about? Yo, Boogaloo. Like, yo, what yo, Birdie, where my uniform at? Uniform is for players and players only. You know what I'm saying?
But now I'm going with number two because they're the most physical and they're gonna get busy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
I'm going.
yeah. I say the same thing. I'm going with two because Grant Hill could do it all. Giannis could do it all. And Giannis is a four. People think he's a small forward. He's a four. He's solid. He's strong. He's quick. And then Jamal Murray is a scoring machine. So I'm going with two. Even though three and one and three is some threats, but two is something different in my opinion. So I'm going with two. My brother went with two. I'm seeing one in the chat. The rest of the world, they went with number one at 32%, which is Dirk Nowitzki, Shea Gildas Alexander, and Jason Kidd. Like I said, not a bad squad.
Yeah, it's not a bad squad.
That's a hella fine squad. All right, moving on to our next popular opinion. Best part two movie on this list, y'all. Best part two movie on this list. Number one, The Godfather 2. Number two, Dark Knight. Number three, Terminator 2. Number four, Alien 2. It's a tough. I think this is a tough list. There's no particular theme, but except for these are all part twos, but these are all great movies, in my opinion.
You said The Godfather 2, Terminator 2. What was the other two?
The Dark Knight
Uh,
and Alien 2. Aliens 2.
mm, I'm gonna have to go with Terminator 2 because how because you gotta remember 92 was like it was different, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
when Terminator 2 dropped and you seen Buddy just pause, just liquefy into like some goop,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? To go underneath the damn gate or whatever and then you know what I'm saying remorph back into himself. It was like, yo, the amount of cinematography needed
hmm
to pull that scene off back then was just like, you know what I'm saying, top tier monumental shit. This is why we get Dark Knight and Avatar and all these movies now
yeah.
because of the hard work that was put in for Terminator 2. So I gotta give it to the OG on that one. I'm gonna go with Terminator 2.
Okay, okay. Fire movie. I probably watched Terminator 2 the most out of all of these, but I'm gonna say The Dark Knight. I'm going to say The Dark Knight. I'm just so captivated with the performance of Heath Ledger's version of the Joker. It's like once the movie is on, I'm going to sit there and watch the whole thing. Um, like the first one was cool with Raja Ghul. It was cool. It was calm. But part two took it to a whole nother level. It made me care about Batman in a whole nother way. And to me, it's probably the best Batman movie in the entire franchise. Some people may say three with Bane. That one was extremely fire, in my opinion. But I'm gonna go with Dark Knight. I'm going with the Dark Knight. I'm going with Dark Knight. My brother went with Terminator 2. The rest of the world they went with Terminator 2 at 34%. What do you think about that?
Like I said, it was definitely a pivotal and staple and uh, just an important marker as far as film was concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like it moved away from how 80s movies was. It still had the 80s blow 'em up, car crashes and all that. But then it started moving into like the new age. You know what I'm saying? Like computer animation and shit like that in movies, and it was unheard of. I'm not saying like there wasn't other movies that wasn't doing it, but
Yeah,
at the time Terminator 2 was the niggas that perfected it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, that's what's up. But all these other movies was lit too. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a hard choice. Like Dark, like you said, Dark Knight was fire. So you
hmm
know what I'm saying?
hmm
Like So they're all great movies. So if anybody in the chat, you ain't seen none of these movies, y'all got hella popcorn to pop
Yeah,
pause. You know
for
what
real,
I'm saying?
for
Mad
real,
hours on the couch. You know what I'm saying?
for
So y'all
real.
better get to it. You know what I'm saying?
And good hours at that. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
most definitely. Hefty good hours. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people argue that Alien 2 is probably the best Alien in the entire franchise. You know what I'm saying? I'm also Alien 3, but a lot of people argue that. So tough tune, dope movie. I mean tough tune, dope movie. And these are all must-sees if you haven't seen it, like my brother said. All right, moving on to Hollywood Need to Ask Us. Start this one off, my brother.
I'm gonna have to let you go first, RG.
Damn, damn,
I'll
bro.
let you go first.
Damn, damn. Gosh. All right, off the top of my head, you know what I'm saying? Off the top of my head, pause. I want to see a live movie of the incident. I don't know if you remember the whole thing with the Central Park ladies that was walking through Central Park. This was probably like in 1995, maybe 98, between 95 and 98, where they was going through Central Park and it's matter of fact, just that whole summer, that night, it was about 90. I think it was 95. I want a movie about the 95 summer because there was a lot going on in the 95 summer of New York where they had like these like different parades. And one particular parade, the girls was walking the through Central Park, and these guys like mauled them. Like at first, it was like on some flirty stuff, and then like they mauled them, and I want to see what happened to those guys because those guys end up getting caught and got charged. And this is before social media time. So the fact that they was able to do that, and for whatever technology that they had at the time to track those guys down to make sure they got caught, got their proper time. So we're talking about that happened in '95, and it's like the wake of you know just everything that happened with OJ the next year because I think OJ was 94, but the wake of what happened like that 90, I just remember 95 was just such a pivotal summer. The different type of music that released, the type of environment that New York City was. It was very dangerous. Like people like New York City because it's lively. Like at that time, New York City was very dangerous. So in essence, I want to see what I want to see a movie about that 95 summer, the energy, the music, the culture, the actual events that happened, the things that we used to wear, what we used to eat, just a whole 95 summer of New York City. That's
Okay.
what
Summer '95. Get to it, Hollywood. You heard?
summer night. And I got an album coming out called Summer '08. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
All right. That's live. That's live. So for me, Hollywood need to ask me. They need to make a series just like FX is doing with all these um certain series that they got going on. I need a Fab Five series. I need
Hmm.
a Fab Five series about. We already know, but if we don't, if y'all don't know, it's about the 1990s Michigan Wolverines college basketball team that starred Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Jawan Howard, Jimmy King, and Ray Jackson. Now, again, this is, I believe, around 94, 95, and this was a very pivotal year because these guys definitely changed and shaped the culture of college basketball forever. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like
Facts.
so I want to see a series just more so um about them as college kids. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Not them as basketball phenoms and on the court. No. After you take off the jersey, you know what I'm saying? You throw it in the, you know what I'm saying? In the laundry chute, you take a shower, you get your sweats back on, you grab the book bag, and you head into economics class.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
the Fab Five I want to see. I want to see the if Hollywood can go that far, have sit downs with the Fab Five. know what I'm saying? I want to see what type of conversations was had in the dorms after the games and
Yeah,
after
yeah,
practice. What conversation you had to keep each other going and motivated and you know what I'm saying? Because this is way before NIL deals and all this other stuff. So buddies was just you get a college scholarship and that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? So
three
that's all
school
you was getting,
day,
huh?
three school meals a day at the CCB. You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? And then a hot cot and you good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dare
yeah,
not ask for more. How dare you? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to see a Fab Five series. Of course, we could uh have parts about the game and all that stuff, but I really want to more so focus on them being really college kids because they were in college. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it was 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
focus more on the college life of their lives around that time and being so pivotal and how there was game changers and trendsetters as well too. So that'll be
yeah.
good to see.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Shout out to Rowan Jack in the building. Water,
Shout out Day Wiz on.
one of my ads. Stop drinking that juice, Ash. I know what's in that mug. It's water, bro. It's water. It's that alkaline. I just poured in the mug instead. I just poured in the mug instead. It's not vodka. I promise. But yeah, I would love to see that. That would be dope. That would be dope. I had made mention of something like that, but I think I'd rather see like a live action like movie about everything. But that still would be hard body though, because they was college kids. You know, they went to school back in the '90s where, like you said, it's like, yo, be satisfied with getting a free education and some meals. And, you know, it's
Because
like,
I think it was Jalen Rose who had made mention to it or something. It might have been him, but he was saying that how it was one game, they go in a game, it's a home game, and the all the seats in the arena is filled up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody there. You know what I'm saying? They win the game, getting mad love. Ticket sales are going through the roof. Jerseys is flying off the shelves. But bro and them going back to the dorm hungry. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Going back, going to eat you know what I mean, oodles and noodles. But meanwhile, the college just made 2 million.
yeah,
So that's why I want to see more so the college life because we lived the college life. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So I want to see the college life and then the conversations they had when, you know what I'm saying, you in your room playing Sega. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
After practice, like, yo, Coach Wilding, son, they out here tripping on us and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I would love to see them interactions and shit. You know what I'm saying? If it was anything like our shit, I know it's some funny shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
What Albert Mack said in the program? He said the football department get $4 million just for going to a bowl game. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he tripping on $50. Like Darnell Jefferson come up to like, yo, some dude just gave me $50, yo. He's like, don't
He's like,
worry.
yo, I'm gonna hold that for you.
But first he said, don't worry. You probably get more if you start, depending on how you play and everything. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, word, I thought we were supposed to take no money. He was like, you cannot depend on no NCAA assholes for that scholarship money. Matter of fact, let me hold this until you see the light. Like, yo, Alvin Mack is a G for the game, yo. If y'all haven't seen the program, the movie program, go check it out. Especially, this is a movie that's from the early '90s, and it breaks down the actual business of college, just like how the Fat Five is going through this stuff with his football. It's so educational, and how they treated the players then was basically the same type of treatment until the NILs, until the players really took ownership of their business going into college. But before then, everything was so coach dependent. So if you got on the coach good side and you was one of them players, you made a little sham. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about. This movie called The Program, which stars Omar Epps, Holly Berry. Yeah, I mean, James Kane. Like, it's a fire movie if you haven't heard or seen it yet. So make sure you tap into it. Shout out to the character Albert Mack, yo, because he was dropping gems in that right there.
Mhm.
All right, so I would love to see that idea that you got rocking, bro. And It'll be extremely dope. What Ro and Jack talking about? Anyway, you guys could make moderators for the chat. King Prince and I can help you guys focus on the show. We can take care of the stupid. We gonna tap in. We gonna tap in. I gotta learn how to make people moderators and stuff like that. So we might take you up on that, Rowan, for real. Because people do type in a lot of stupidness in
Yeah,
the chat.
mad wild fugaziness going on.
Yeah,
I don't got
yeah,
time to entertain none of that goofy.
being real weird. So thank you, Rowan Jack. Thank you. We're gonna put King Prince to work. So yeah. All right, y'all. Moving on to our next segment. Before we get to our next segment, make sure you take a tap into our membership. We have a membership page on the homepage where you can tap into the membership, gold, platinum, family, or day one. You can get you can get your badges once you tap into the membership. All different tiers, all different access, and we appreciate the love. Love is love. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, like, comment, and share. So we giving y'all a lot of great information, and we get information from y'all. So it's about love. You know what I'm saying? Thursday night love. Pause. All right, moving on to our must see segment. Must see movies, must hear music, must see TV classic shows. You want to start this one off, or you want me to start off?
Now I could start it off. All right, chat. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I still got my themes as always. And you know what I'm saying? This is a must-see segment. But these the theme of my movies are box office bombs. So I don't know if you want to go see these joints because these movies bomb terribly. But there's a caveat. I believe these movies bombed because they had a message. So you might have to go watch the movie to see what the message is. But again, these movies hard to watch. You know what I'm saying? So the first box office bomb with a message is Jupiter Ascending. Came out 2015. Stars Channing Tatum, Mila Kunis, Eddie Redmayne, Douglas Booth, Sean Bean, Tumpens Middleton, James Darcy, Bay Duna, Kate Gurry, and Christina Cole. It's about a young girl who's at the bottom, works as a cleaning lady, and then comes to find out her lineage goes way, way back and even into the stars. And you got to find out the rest of the movie and why it bombed. But you also got to figure out what the message is because I ain't going to tell you. All right. So the next box office bomb with a message is John Carter. Came out in 2012. Stars Taylor Kitsch, Lynn Collins, William Defoe, Dominic West, Thomas Hayden, Brian Cranston, Mark Strong, Samantha Morton, and Polly Walker. It's about about a Civil War veteran down on his luck and finds an amulet and actually is able to teleport him to Mars. And you gotta watch the rest of the movie to find out why it bombed, and you gotta figure out what the message is. You know what I'm saying? So last on my list of box office bombs with a message. Now, again, the first two I mentioned were bad, but this joint right here, oh,
Terrible.
terrible, terrible. But you gotta see it though. You know what I'm saying? So the next on this list is Gods of Egypt. Came out in 2016. Stars Gerard Butler, Nikolai Coster, Brenton. I'm not even gonna say his last name because it sounds like it's Doisy or something. I don't know. Elodie Wang, Courtney Eaton, Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. Emily Wheaton, Jeffrey Rush, Rufus Sewell, Emma Booth, Brian Brown, and Alisora O'Neill. As the movie states, it's about gods of Egypt. And again, it's a hard watch. Like, this is bad. But it has a message in there, and I can't tell you what it is. So you got to watch the whole movie to find out what the message is. So
Yeah.
My movies are my list of box office bombs with a message is Jupiter Ascending, John Carter, and Gods of Egypt. Tough watches, but you know what I'm saying? They do got a message. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
believe because of the message that they put in the movie, I think they deliberately bombed it. But you gotta watch it to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I don't want to ruin the movie, especially Gods of Egypt. So
There's one, the whole movie is ass burger, but there's
yeah,
only one scene in that movie that I feel is only my theory and my version and my view of it. But I feel there's one scene in that movie that just made the whole made why it cost 250 million. They bombed that whole movie because of that one scene. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's hard to watch, but it got Chadwick Boseman in there, so you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
He gives a little reprieve as you
yeah.
watching through the just the utter drill of this movie. Like, it's stuff you gotta watch it. So that one scene, if y'all see it and tell me it's a different scene, then you know what I'm saying, we could have a back and forth. But I believe it's that this one particular scene. But tell me not. You know what I'm saying?
And they got the dude from
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, Jamie Lannister playing
Yeah.
the main role.
Hmm.
So that movie not terrible, but definitely a big ass burger with cheese, pickles, and onions, like
It
with
was
the
just
fry and the shape. You know what I'm saying? Super ass burger, but I want to say terrible. It was a great idea. It was a great idea, but the execution. But what makes it tough to say it was terrible for me is, like you said, it was a messaging that people still had to see from the movie. It was still,
so they
and
gonna just throw $200 million away.
yeah,
You feel me?
yes,
So that's
yeah,
why I said mines were box office bombs with a message. So if y'all didn't catch the message, we could talk about it. I'll throw it out there and y'all go rewatch them again. But I think there was a few messages, little tidbits in these movies.
yeah. I agree. I agree with you, bro. I my must see movies. I don't have a thing like my brother do. I always have movies I feel like that, y'all probably seen the cover, but y'all didn't, hit the streaming button to go watch it. These are must sees, y'all, as well as my brothers. All right, so my first must see. It's Thursday night, y'all. So go watch these movies tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, so you got Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. All right. So my first must see movie is called Love, Sex, and Eating All the Bones. Came out in 2003, directed by Sutherland. Stars Hill Harper, Mark Taylor, Kai Sumacoon, Jennifer Baxter, Cardinal Official, Neil Chrome. Fire movie about a young brother who's addicted to porn, but he has a crush on. You gotta watch the rest of the movie. I don't want to ruin it for you. I was about to go in on the movie, but I don't want to ruin it for you. So make sure you go tap into Love, Sex, and Eating All the Bones. My two must see movie. My number two came out in 1993, directed by Forrest Whitaker. It's called Strapped. This movie stars Bokeem Woodbine, Federal Star, Michael Bean, Kia Goodwin, Jeremy Hopkins, Starletta Dumas, Busta Rhymes, and Sticky Fingers. Fire movie, gritty, New York City, early 90s New York City, and it looked like it felt like it, about a young man that just came home, got out of trouble, trying to put his life on the fresh and narrow, but he got his girlfriend pregnant. So now he trying to get a good job to support him and his girl, but his girl, she got a better plan. So now she want to sell drugs and you have to watch the rest of the movie. Have to watch the rest of the movie. So make sure you tap into Strap. My third must-see movie came out in 2002, directed by Peter Solet. It's called Raising Victor Vargas. Drama, and it's also funny. This is one of the movies that's drama, but it's just funny. Um, Stars Victor Roscott, Judy Martin, Crystal Rodriguez, Silveresh Ruskin, uh, Al, Alta Garcia Guzman. Fire movie, y'all. This is old two. This is white tees. This is young boy, just out and about in New York City. And for all young boys who are like 21 and younger, the only thing that's on their mind is getting girls. And it's just that environment he pulling up to order. You gotta see the rest of the movie. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, so make sure you tap into Raising Victor Vargas, Strap, Love, Sex, and Eating All the Bones. You can catch a few of these movies on Tubi, so make sure you tap in to those must-see movies. All right, moving on to must-hear music. Must-hear. Again, it's still summertime in most places, so I'm gonna give y'all a couple songs to add to your playlist to keep the mood right. All right. So number one, Carl Thomas. Excuse me. Oh, damn. Carl Thomas, number one. Carl Thomas, Summer Rain. So add that to your playlist. Carl Thomas, Summer Rain. Number two, Jaheim, Just in Case. All right, so make sure y'all add that to your playlist. And number three, Darnell Jones, Shorty. So make sure you add these three to your playlist. Again, Darnell Jones, Shorty, Jaheim, Just in Case, Carl Thomas, Summer Rain. So make sure you add those to your playlist. Bro, I saw you laugh a little bit when I said Jaheim Just in Case. What
Yo,
what, what memories is that bringing back?
so that's all. The video was just funny, son. It was just a funny video, son.
Yeah,
Oh man, son. Just
yeah,
think about that shit. Classic song on classic song.
yeah. And I'm
Shout
glad
out
to
to Jaheim, son.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see Jaheim back on his feet doing shows and doing this thing. So he got a lot of classics and a lot of hits. So make sure y'all add that to y'all playlist. All right, moving on to our must see or classic show. You want to start this one off?
Yeah, I definitely got a classic show. Came out in 2002, got 8 seasons, and the name of the show is Monk. Dope show. Was on USA. Fire show is about a private detective who used to be on the police force, but now he does private work for them, and he consults. But the only problem is he's very good at his job. But the only problem is he has an obsessive compulsive disorder with germs, so
Yeah,
he can't like be around the crime scene. Can't, you know what I'm saying? Like he just can't be around that, or he just freak out. So the actors in this series are Tony Shalhoub, Trailer Howard, Ted Levine, Jason Gray Stanford, Biddy Schwarm, Stanley Camel, Emma Clark, Brooke Adams, Melora Hardin, Kane Richey, Hector Elizondo, and Sarah Silverman. Fire series. I wish it had like one more season, but it definitely took 8 seasons to shell out the whole story and give you a good ending to the whole series. And it's just a dope series. And I thought the concept is fire about uh um private detective, and he will find the most minuscule clues and solve the whole case just off the toothbrush being turned the other way. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He's like, oh no, we found the murderer. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fire. So if you ever get a chance and you want to get good series to watch. Definitely go check out Monk.
Yeah, go check that out. The police chief played Buffalo Bill in
Oh
Silence.
yeah, he definitely did on his Freaky Man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Buffalo Bill, I swear to God, is the wildest character in movie history. So like that will go down as the top, one of the top characters ever made as far as the serial killer is concerned. So because that nigga Diddy Bop in Silence of the Lambs, oh my God, son. That's only a Diddy Bop a serial killer will have, son. His Diddy Bop was mad. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, he definitely did play Buffalo Bill. So shout out to you for that one, for sure.
Take the lotion out.
Yo, wow, zesty, son. Yo, this zest monster galore, kid.
Take the lotion out the bucket. Yo, it's in bikini style, like this wild bikini.
Wild bikini bottom going on. Like, yo, what in the, you know what I'm
Not even some boxers. Bro was in there bikini style, no socks, like
saying?
no
Not
shirt.
even the dirty white drawers, you know what I'm saying?
Bikini style. Like, yo,
Oh,
the
man.
lotion out the bucket.
Shout out
Stop,
to Buffalo Bill, you know what I'm saying?
like, stop it with me, yo. Take the lotion out the bucket. You know he was in Twister too. Was he in Twister? I think he was in Twister too. I could have sworn I saw him in Twister.
I don't
I
remember
know
Twister too much. I don't remember Twister too much.
he may have been in Twister. I could have sworn he was in Twister, but make sure y'all go tap into that show. You know, so Monk was on his Detective Burnett stuff. Watch him swinging the day leg.
Nah, he ain't gonna be close enough for you to even swing the dead leg. You know what I'm saying? He gonna
I,
be by the door, like where he
I,
was asking for brown sugar. That's where he's standing at. You know what I'm saying?
I, I. All right, so make sure y'all go tap into Monk. My must see show. I think it's a classic. I think it's a classic. It has 15 seasons. Been out since 2013, and I can never watch one episode. I have to sit there and watch the 3 episodes in a row every single time. Show is called Fatal Attraction.
I was about to say, goddamn, what series got all them damn episodes?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this show to me is so addicting because they go into real life case studies, they reenact it, and you know how the victim and the person who committed the crime, how they met and how it started off so beautiful, and then they show the twist and the turn, and it's just a fire show, and it's based all on the truth, real people, real stories, and I can never just watch one episode. And if I'm watching an episode, I hate having to do something when it's about like 8 minutes left, and it's like, yo, whatever has to be done, that can wait. I'm gonna watch this last 8 minutes. Like that's how good the Fatal Attraction is to me. So make sure y'all check out Fatal Attraction, and they have it up right now on Tubi right now, all 13 seasons right now. So make sure y'all go tap into Fatal Attraction. All right, moving on. You got Cologne for us?
Actually, I don't have a cologne for y'all this week. I was rushing and I forgot to check in on cologne. But y'all know what I'm saying? We got 82 episodes of cologne. You know what I'm saying? I could miss one, but I'm going to get back at you that Sunday and get you a good, smell good. But y'all can hold off with that obsession. You know what I'm saying? Calvin Klein hold you down for another couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Till I get y'all on Sunday. Don't be mad at me, but I got y'all on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I'm gonna add this to it too. Uh, we're gonna add a book. We're gonna add a book, y'all. I have a friend of Felicia Bishop. She has a book out. Make sure y'all go tap into the series, y'all. Make sure y'all go tap into this. She's the author of this book. There she goes. We did a show together called What Strangers Do. She co-starred in that show, and she wrote this book. So make sure y'all go tap into and go check it out. You know what I'm saying? So we gave y'all a book to read as well. So some cologne and a book to go read. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, pick up a book and go read. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. All
Cause
right, y'all.
Shorty can't eat no books, man.
Yo, my kids are all right, man. We talk about the movie Belly, y'all. We talk about the movie.
Oh man.
Yo, funny. Stupid. All right, moving on to our next segment. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time to wrap. This segment is brought to you by this segment is brought to you by Button Snaps, where you get classic movies, shows, documentary, and original content for your viewing pleasure of $4.99. Again, that's Button Snaps. First hot topic of the night. Uh, your kids can't eat no books, man. Like, nah, I'm playing. First hot topic of the night. Simone Biles, biological mother, speaks about wanting to reunite with her daughter. When Simone Biles was younger, she was, her and her siblings was, had to go into foster care. I believe that, her family was able to adopt her, but she didn't grow up with her mom or her dad. I believe she grew up with more of a grandmother or like an aunt or something like that. But her siblings, I don't believe was all in the same place. So her mom is saying to the world that she wants to reunite, and so she's basically given an open invitation, but she says she's not going to reach out to her. So that's her way of reaching out to her. If she wants to have a relationship, that Simone Biles would have to reach out to her to say it's okay, and then we can move forward to having a relationship. This is what her mom is saying.
Mhm.
So what do you think about that?
First and foremost, it's really on whatever Simone Biles feels is adequate as she sees fit to deal with this situation because it's family, it's her mother, it's a lot of emotions, a lot of trauma, a lot of past history that never got resolved. So it's a very, very touchy subject. So that's something that she would definitely want to figure out herself. Two, I feel it was kind of shady to go to the public to rob Simone Biles of her opportunity of choice. You know what I'm saying? So now it feels as though whatever she decides is still gonna be her choice, but it kind of feels kind of forced and coerced. And lastly, mainly is basically just showcasing how black women, no matter what era we in, you will never, ever, ever accept accountability. Never. Why is it Simone Biles' responsibility to now contact you? You know what I'm saying? You did the crass move of going out in public. I'm pretty sure you could have reached out family wise. I'm pretty sure we don't know the scenario and severity of the family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. But I feel it's kind of weird to reach out publicly on a private family matter. You know what I'm saying? So and it just really just showcases that majority of black women as they get older, very bitter and just holding on to resentments and all these other things. And you just see that time and time again. So many examples of these women who get to these older ages, did not make the right choices when they were younger. They had all the available opportunities. They pissed their opportunities and choices away. Now it's everybody else's fault but their own. So this is another, I feel as though another example of that via her mother. You know what I'm saying? Bitter black woman, no man around. Now it's the daughter that you didn't want, didn't fight for, didn't go after. So now you want her to reach out for you. I feel as though it's very crass, but again, she gonna handle it how she handle it, and whatever she decide. You know what I'm saying? That's what she feels is best for her. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. And nothing to point out because they related out to the public, or she related out to the public, that now people are going to have their opinion about the situation instead of keeping it private. So at the end of the day, when you look at the severity of the situation, so Simone Biles is a grown woman. She's a married woman. She's accomplished. She's world known. She's world known. Would her mom still want to reunite if her daughter, wasn't famous, wasn't doing well for herself, could possibly do something for the mom? Not to mention she has a husband who does well for himself, playing in the NFL, plays for the Green Bay Packers. I mean, and the reason why I say that team in particular because the Green Bay organization is is an organization that's probably like top 10 most recognized in all sports. So I wonder if that have something to do with it as well. And I wonder if Simone Biles would think that as well too, because if something you would think if you want something to really be genuine, the sentiment would have been like, I tried reaching out to her. I tried reaching to my daughter. I hit her on social media. I called her. I DM'd her. I sent her emails for months and she's not responding. This is my last resort to come on the camera and say, hey daughter, I'm trying to reach you. If you have it in your heart to talk to me, I'm here. That's that's what kind of the words that you want to say if you want to speak to your grown adult child. You coming at a situation with sincerity, and you coming at the situation trying her to get her to realize like, yo, I just want to have a conversation with you because I just it just it's not right on my soul how our life is separate together. That would feel a bit more genuine if this is your last result that that you're resorting to social media, and you spent time and energy calling her, DMing her, sending messages through family, and this is your last result, just saying I'm here when you want to talk. I really want to talk to you. Not leaving it to the point was like, yeah, I want to talk to her, but she got to want to talk to me too. You can't come with that energy if you haven't been there. That's a completely different conversation if you raised her and she don't call you. That's a completely different conversation. But being that you wasn't there, being that you didn't raise her, being the fact that you don't have a presence in her life, then you gotta come at the situation a little different, and it doesn't feel genuine in my opinion. So I just wanted to add that as well.
Facts.
All right, so moving on to our next hot topic. Uh, I don't know what she is. She's little baby, little baby's baby mother, Jada Waiter. She says, uh, women that have sex under 3 minutes with a condom doesn't count towards their body count. What do you think about that?
Um, there should be a license for you to have a microphone. Like you have to have a license. Not everybody should have a microphone, meaning not everybody's opinions should be out there. You know what I'm saying? That's an opinion and a thought and a conversation that maybe should have been in closed doors and not been out in the public like that, because that sounds stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That is idiotic.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because let's just say, let's take that scenario and put maybe the person uses unprotected sex. Maybe they have um, a sexually transmitted disease that they didn't let you know about. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
3 minutes of sexual activity can vastly change your life.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So to say on top of that that 3 minutes doesn't count is just wildly irresponsible. It's just disgusting to even think that. And just it just shows where the mindset, I mean, I don't want to say all our women, but 85 to 90% of y'all, like, it just showcases where your mindset is at. You know what I'm saying? I would think otherwise if she said that and there was major backlash from the uh melanin female community as like, no, that's not right. I don't think what you're saying is correct. We don't jack that. But was there any pushback from that?
Not much. Not
I'm
much.
pretty sure a lot of women was like, "Oh yeah, we don't want 3 minutes." Remember, we was growing up back in the day,
Yeah,
1 minute man, and all this
yeah,
other goofy stuff. And at the end of the day, even if the man did a 2 minute, what Lauren London said in ATL, you a quick stepper, you're a quick hitter or something. It
yeah.
don't matter if he's a 1 minute man, 2 minute man, 3 minute man. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he still hit it. At the end of the day, you chose to lay with that man. You chose to have that man inside your body, and that was a willing choice that you made. Regardless if it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, it doesn't matter. You still had another person inside of you, and that's another body that you have to add to your list, boo. And saying it doesn't count is trying to um trick your mind and put you in a delusional world where, oh, you only have really 3 bodies
Yeah,
when you really have 55. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, just live in reality. You feel me? Like, to the man, all the mans in them that hit 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, to them, it don't matter. They still hit.
Still hit. A minute. Still, you penetrated. You hit.
So at the end of the day, that's wildly irresponsible to say something like that. And again, sex is very, very important, and you must take that shit seriously. Like, 3 minutes doesn't matter. That shit will change your life regardless. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it.
Yo, Roy Jack said that makes me a virgin with 3 kids.
Yo,
Yo,
born
yo,
again versions and stuff. Like, see, this the delusion, and when you don't want to accept accountability for your actions, and you want to create new terms for it. Oh, you born again version, which doesn't exist. Like, mommy, you
yeah.
can't erase them bodies, boo. It's irreversible.
He said 2 pump champ. And then she goes on to say that she spent 2 years being celibate, and she wished she could get those 3 minutes back, but she's trying to make it an overall thing for everybody else. If you have sex with a man for under 3 minutes and he wears a condom, then it doesn't count. And it's like, yo, once a man enters you, whether it's your vagina or your mouth, it always counts. Always. Even if it's one time. There's an energy that he puts inside you that you can't reverse it. So to trick yourself into that, you're losing the ability to pair bond. I don't think women, I don't want to say all, but there's some women out there that doesn't understand the importance of being able to pair bond. Because a lot of women, they can see the hurt, they can see the frustration, and they want better for their sons. But would you want your son to date a woman who slept with 50 guys, even if it was under 3 minutes apiece? That's still 50 guys. So the same women wouldn't want their son to date them. Make that make sense. The first woman or girl that your son falls in love with is his mother. Not romantically, obviously, but just in the sense of loyalty, of feeling like you're not being judged, feeling like you have somebody that's going to have your back. That type of loyalty for most boys going into manhood, you get from your mother. So at the end of the day, most boys get their logic from their father, but they get their heart from their mothers. So, ladies, if you're indulging in behavior that you would not want your son to date, then why say these things on these platforms? Why? Just like my brother say, some people need a license to talk. And uh what makes it even more disappointing is that Jada Waiter is not 18, 19. She's at least like late 20s, early 30s at least. So that mindset of going through some sort of life, it should have hit you already. And you putting this type of message out, and you know young girls is going to hear this, and they going to want to jack whatever their foolishness is going to indulge. You're really hurting the culture by putting that type of energy out there. Just be happy you got good wet. If you got dudes that's crawling in you 3 minutes and out, then you got good box. But again, if the numbers keep going up, you may have good box, but you're not gonna find a man that's gonna want to settle down with you for real. Because she was going on for the fact that it really stemmed from her saying this. She was saying that men don't appreciate women the way how we used to. Back in the day, we used to, worship the ground. Women walked on and just felt appreciated. We will appreciate if you keep your damn legs closed. We would appreciate when we get with you that you ain't mess with 30, 40 dudes. And a lot of women, they like to shame guys that say, "Oh, you worrying about how many bodies I took down?" Hell yeah. That doesn't say nothing to me about nothing about me about knowing my value. Why would I want a woman that's been used and abused 30 to 50 times? So you mean to tell me there's 30 to 50 men out there that say they wild you up in the bedroom and you want me to wife you? You got all the energy in you, all the energy. No cap, I'm not saying this to brag, but there's women that I've dealt with that had different partners, obviously, and they'll say something, I can still feel you in me. Pause. And I haven't been with them for years. You can't get rid of energy. So I said that to make a point. You can't get rid of energy. Why you think when guys when most all right, fellas, now this is for the fellas. Why do you think most times when you meet a woman, you like and you like her, it's like a breath of fresh air. You go tell your boy, like, yo, I met this one girl, she might go the distance, bro. He get excited. Cause the conversations y'all had, your mind seemed right. You seem like you about family, or y'all gonna be on the same page. And then one day, it's like, yo, who the hell are you? I thought I was dealing with such and such, but now I'm dealing with you. It's that energy. It's a different energy that you're not supposed to deal with. Craig, that's Craig energy. That's Craig's energy. You dealing with Tyrone energy. You dealing with Hakeem energy. You're not dealing with the energy that she met you with. It's like, damn, like we was solid a second ago. So pair bonding, having energy in you, it matters for guys because you're not going to be able to pair bond. It doesn't work the same way as for guys to sleep with a lot of women as it is for women to do that. It's not the same. Crazy. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. Blueface and Krishan Rock both sentenced to jail. Blueface is sentenced to 4 years in prison. Krishan Rock is facing up to 8 years in prison. They have a 1-year-old son together. Well, the son is yet to turn one, and both parents are facing a lot of jail time. What do you think about that?
What was they crime?
I didn't put it down. I didn't put it down. But they're facing. He's facing 4 years, and she's facing 8. He got sentenced to 4, and she's facing up to 8 years.
I mean, damn. That's what happens when you two too much antics for the internet. You know what I'm saying? Just I can't even say because I don't even know what the fuck they got arrested for, but I just know them for just pulling too many antics, and it's not never been about music for Blueface since I don't know for how long. You know what I'm saying? So it's just always been some internet go viral type of thing to stay relevant. So when you start chasing that type of bag, you start doing things that's like unbecoming of yourself as a person, and you end up getting caught up. So I'm not saying that that's what happened with his case. I don't know what the case is, but I mean, I haven't seen too many examples on Hollywood when y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all chase that fame high and y'all get caught up. So I mean, he already got sentenced, so uh, better start doing some programs to get out of there early. You know what I'm saying? So it just sucks. Now you got 4 years without your son. She might get 8. Now your son is out there, like you know what I'm saying, without their true parents to really like raise them. So it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, there's no book to parenting, but in all books, you want to be there for your child. Like, even if you're there day to day with your child, you're going to make mistakes. But for me, I take away the fact that they're just not even going to be in the house. They're not even going to be around. 4 years is a long time. That's a long time to be in somebody's prison. A long time. And Krishan Rock facing up to 8 years is even longer if she gets sentenced that high. So I hope that she doesn't. Real talk. But to have not one but both of your parents not around for at least the first 4 years of your life. He's not even one yet, but the first 4 years of your life, it's like damn, like you know what I mean. Like it's a whole bunch of things you're gonna miss, not just as a parent but as a child. Uh, it develops an energy like when they walk out the door, you really don't know if they're gonna return or not. So it's unfortunate. I did not write down their crimes because I just felt like it was more so the fact that they just not going to be around their son. And I believe Blueface have two more children outside of Krishan, if I'm not mistaken. So they also not going to be around their dad for the next 4 years. So and I'm pretty sure his other children could be anywhere from 6 to 8 years old. So those 4 years is pivotal for a son not to be around his father. It's going to shape his personality to the person that he's going to be in his early 20s. So this is very unfortunate, and this is going to shake the foundation of their family. This is very serious. So wish him. I sincerely wish them both the very best. Sincerely. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. They said he snitched on her. Uh, Scarlett, the rapper Scarlett, ends her relationship and her live after her ex-boyfriend says that she's not pretty all the time. She asked him, she was on live, she asked him straight up, "You think I'm pretty?" And he was like, "Yeah, you beautiful." And then she asked him again, and he was like, "But you're not pretty all the time." And she was like, "So what do you think about like right now? Am I pretty right now?" And he like, "Yeah, nah." And then she ended her live, and then she broke up with him. What do you think about that?
I mean, just too much stuff for the internet and social media is just it's just always weird and awkward to like, you know what I'm saying, see stuff like that go down. But then at the same time, it's like, mommy, you look like you just, you know what I'm saying, like y'all just handle business. You know what I'm saying? The wig was like on tilt. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, son. And it's like we already majority of men is already what you gonna call what's it called? Compromising majority of the time every time we talk to y'all. Because we talk to y'all when y'all not y'all true selves. You know, you're not wearing natural hair, you're not wearing natural face, y'all got makeup on. So we compromise a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when we do see y'all out in the streets bummy, or in y'all case bummy, but for us it's natural because this is how we gonna regular see you when you wake up in the morning. So I'd rather see you how you look on a regular versus being dolled up on some funny money way. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
oh, this is how you be on Tuesday mornings at 7:30. All right, cool. I don't want to see you on Friday night at 9 p.m.
Yeah,
I want to see you at Tuesday morning, 6:45 a.m. That's who you normally do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
So that's how she had that appearance and the look when she went on live and asked him that buffale question. You should have looked in the mirror before you even asked that question. Like, make sure you were straight. You know what I'm saying? Actually put a comb to that to the and then why do y'all comb the fake hair anyway? I never understood that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it all the time at my job, and it just be bewildering to me. It's like
yeah,
95% of y'all all look the same. Like, y'all all have the same hairstyle, y'all all have the same disgusting looking glue, and it just looks nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least before when we was coming up, it was just the weave. You know,
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
Now y'all got sew in, tap in, lay ins. It's just looking wild crazy. You know what I'm saying? And she had one of them sew in, tap in, lay ins when she asked that just horrible question. Yeah. It was
yeah.
just not that at that point in time. Of course, not all women. We understand that. We don't have to keep saying that because it's already known. We know it's not all women, but majority of y'all standing too close to the ones that are doing it, and then y'all don't stand up and say nothing. So I gotta put all y'all in the mix because y'all don't speak up. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we know it's not all women, but the not all women who don't speak up to the buffale, we all got put y'all together because I don't know who's who at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all all
Same.
do the same thing. Y'all
Mhm.
all shop in the same stores. Yeah. At my job, I've seen 4 different women come in 4 different times with the same fit, all from Sheen. Y'all all are copycats of each other. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
Yeah, that's the Rainbow Warrior Squad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them fits from Rainbow. Um, that's all
Well,
she did was
what
just
was the old? Well, I'm gonna take it back. What was that old joint? Conway? Remember Conway?
Rainbow Conway. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's all Sheen is. It ain't nothing
Yo,
but
it's a upper echelon Conway. You know what I'm saying?
Conway is upper echelon. That's all them clothes is basically an online version of those
And then
clothes.
on top of that, like, you ever went to Sheen and looked at the fits, like how much they cost?
Yeah,
Yo, the audacity for a shorty to wear a $8 fit and then have the nerve to say they want a $200 bill. First of all, my fit is $200.
yeah. Facts. At least, at
Ain't
least
nothing that
base.
is of quality that I could buy for $8 for a guy that I
Shit,
can wear. You know what I'm saying?
my kicks is 200 alone.
And then that's if you catch it on sale, John. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So men off rip, we already paying high prices. So the mere fact that y'all copying from Sheen, Fashion Nova, all these low bottom tier clothing, and then the fabric on the clothing is very low tier, and the stitching and the fabric and the all that the threading is just, you know what I'm saying, it's all bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, how you rock a Sheen fit and want a Birkin? Like how? Yeah, chill. Like we start going there.
nah, like, nah,
Like
son,
make that make sense.
chill.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Most women don't need confirmation from men on what they look like. Most women know whether they're pretty or not. You know, you just want to hear it. Some people are a glutton for punishment. The way how you know, like even with guys, right? You know how we know if we're nice looking guys is that women will say it. They will find a way to say it. Women, when you're walking down the street, you know how you really know a guy thinks you pretty, like really thinks that you're pretty. He will come up to you and be like, "Wow, you're really pretty." He won't say it in a way where it's offensive. He's not going to say it in a way where it's over aggressive or under aggressive. He's just blown away like, "Damn, you're really pretty." He probably won't even smile at you, but it'll be very subtle, right? When a guy holler at you, he want to get some ass. It's not the same thing. It's not the same. Guys holler if you got a nice butt and you could look crazy in the face. But if you got that bunky and he into them bunky, he's still gonna holler. When a man looks you dead in the face with all genuine vibe, like, wow, you're really pretty. That's how you know you're pretty. Secondly, if you want to know how you're pretty, is if you're going through something, pretty women have something called pretty privilege. So when you're going through something, you could call somebody, whether you're asking for something or not, you could just vent. You could just vent, and he's gonna listen to everything that you gotta say. Like, damn, that's crazy. It's crazy you going through that right now. Blah 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 blah. When you're not pretty, you call and vent. That conversation turns dark real quick. Like, hey,
Like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I I, I don't know what you got going on, but you know what I'm saying. I gotta go take care, so I'm gonna hit you back. It's subtle. It's subtleties to this, y'all. So if a woman asks that question, then like you already know. You already know. You already know. You already know. And she got the answer that she didn't want to hear. And for guys, like, so for guys, it's so matter of fact for us. I don't want to make it a man versus woman thing, but I have to. For guys, it's so matter of fact for us because we all can't be 6'4". God didn't make us that way. Some 6'4s, there's some 6 foots, there's some 5'8s, there's some 5'7s, and we just deal with it. Our feet size, we can't change our feet size. We can't change our private size. We can't. We got what we got. If what we got is great, then hey. If what we got ain't that great, then hey, you got to work what you could work with. So it's very matter of fact for guys. Just like just like if a guy is a good looking guy, a guy knows if he's good looking or not based on the situations he's had in his life with women. It's just that simple. So at this stage of the game, she knew. And this is where we get to the delusional stage where we have see, I miss the days where where some women, like, they knew what it was and it was cool. So if a woman was dead a 6 or 7, she was just cool. And what made her look better is that the fact that she was cool, great personality, know how to talk, is about and being in service to her man. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes a woman look better. She's swaggy. She know how to dress. So that take that woman that's a 6'7" to a damn 8'9" easily. You ladies, you don't have to be a 10 to be a 10. You can be a 5, have and be involved to your man where you can make up that other 5. Whether it's great energy, personality, whether having amazing sex, being able to know how to listen and talk to your man, actually hearing him, you can be a dead 5 and have those qualities that would make you a 10. Most women that you see that's married in this world are not 10s. They not getting married because they are 10, because to that man that they was dealing with, they was more likely in tune to what the household need. They was cool. They was know how to crack a good joke, take a good joke. Just overall, the overall fire, person.
Mhm.
So, hey, man, she got a good personality, though. I like seeing her on social media. She's always funny. She always got something going when it comes to Scarlett. But she's got to find a guy that that thinks she's cuter, and she has to work on those other things to bring to the relationship. So again, what you don't have physically, you make up with everything else. So simple. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. Church pastor Keon Henderson also is married to Shawnee O'Neal, which is the former wife of Shaquille O'Neal. Says to his congregation that they're trying to expand the church, and he needs $2,100 from 2,100 people in his congregation for the next 21 days. What do you think about that?
I swear to God, like I might as well just open up a church. That's the new lick. You know what I'm saying? Where I stay out right now in Miami, it's like 6, 7 churches. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a small one, big one, it's like, yo, they taking over all the properties, you know what I'm saying? All the blocks. And it's like y'all got the best locations, you know what I'm saying? And y'all not doing shit in the hood. Just taking up space. Like, get this church old ass building up out of here. Let new people with new ideas come in, take over that empty space and create something new. Cause church and all that shit ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was, the communities would still be thriving, right? You know what I'm saying? The church ain't doing nothing but taking your money and then going tax free with it. Like, why is it that they are tax free? Like, what makes a church more important and more have more leeway to be tax free than mom and pop business? You know what I'm saying? Because if they tax free and they're doing it, look at what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
At least with the status of tax free, it would make sense. You're in the community, like y'all getting money is tax free, so you could turn around and give money back to the community. Like, oh, Miss Smith, your son, he need money to join the local union to be an electrician. All right, cool. Here's the money for the application fee. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? If we giving y'all every month, every Sunday, right? You should turn around and turn the church into a bank and give back to the community. But no, you want to. Why the pastor got to have a nice house? Why the pastor got to have a? What buddy said? Don't be a menace. He said, "Yo, pastor, play on the other side. Yo, get over there on the other side."
No, what did Leon say in Dead President? They said no. He said they said my brother said Leon up there acting a damn fool, got a new caddy. Folks know he can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy, man.
See, but
Crazy.
my thing is like I'm donating to a church that don't give back to me. You know what I'm saying? My money is already taxed, but all of a sudden, as soon as I give it to you, it's now not taxed no more. The concept is bewildering to me, but that's a whole nother point. But I give you the money now. You turn around and say you want to build a bigger building. But meanwhile, I fucked around, gave you my last bread, and I don't even got money for the lights. But I can't come to y'all for a little micro loan real quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you riding around in a Royce, fresh suit on to talk to God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't know you needed all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't know you needed fresh 3-piece, you know what I'm saying, to talk to our creator. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was gooch. Because I
Mm-hmm.
knew we came in here butt booty naked. And we
Mm-hmm.
gonna leave here butt booty naked. So it don't matter what you put on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But apparently it does in the church of what is it, Latter Day Baptist, Seminole, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the hell. You know how they
Good.
do it names.
Good Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? Good Shepherd.
Yeah,
Hope.
lead, you know what I'm
Hope.
saying? Leading his
Church
flock to the
Hope.
slaughter.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's another. There was another dude that got indicted last year. Some scamming ass pulpit dude. You know what I'm saying? And whatchamacall said it best than Martin. He's like, yeah, man, that's my man over there and stuff. He's like, yeah, me and him used to pimp together back in Cleveland. But all we pimping do is pimping for the Lord. It's like, wow. It's just too many. It's just too many subtleties in pop culture that leads me to believe that the church and state are in bed together. There is no separation of church and state. You know what I'm saying? They rocking together against us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
how can I get the tax-free status? You know what I'm saying? How can I get that? How can I get to the yams? You know what I'm saying? Catfish delicious.
It was stupid. 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 Imported from New Orleans, the sweetest can be.
What Kendrick Lamar said, the yams is the powers that be. You know what I'm saying? So how could I get to the yams? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, faith. So you gotta have faith. I faith. What's her name? And where can yo
Brother
yo
got bills. I got bills.
got bills. Yo, I 20 like he has over 2,100 people in his congregation, so that lets you know that it's a massive congregation. And to ask for 2,100 from 2,100 people in the next 21 days, yo, that is different. That is different. Um, I believe that sums up to about like $4 million in 21
What
days.
the hell you need $4 million to do?
Supposedly, is to add on to the church because something happened with the original church. So they had to basically combine church space with another church, and it's cramped in the parking lot and all this, that, and the third. So apparently, he's saying that's what the money would be used for.
To build a whole new church?
It wasn't,
It wasn't specified or specific on what the bread is going to be.
but it
Funny
was
how there's no breakdown where my money going.
but it was specified that
The
2,100
amount though.
from
Oh, it's
21
very specific.
21 days. So
Very, very specific. That's funny enough. And it's crazy. I've seen that dude a couple of times, little Instagram clips or whatever. Yeah, he talk a good game, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit sound whatever, but all full of Zataran, you know what I'm saying?
a
Wild
lot,
extra zest on you know what I'm saying? On the wordplay. Cause
a
it
lot.
sound good,
Mhm.
but if you really boil it down to it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's real finessery. Real finesse game going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, like I just came up with that concept. It's like, why none of the churches that we give money to turn around and turn themselves into a bank? You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's tax-free money. The IRS ain't gonna ask you where you got the bread from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why can't you turn around and be like 1 month, I guess do a lotto or whatever, and a family wins the lotto, they get 5,000 that month, tax-free from the congregation. You know what I'm saying?
Lotto, fuck Lotto.
But
I
then
for the seven smart.
talking about lotto, I don't fit you.
Yo, my bad, yo. I didn't mean it, but when you said Lotto, that's all that kept it playing in my head. Lotto, fuck Lotto. I get your, I get your, I get your number
I
from
get
your
the
the
I
seven
get the
digits.
7 digits from your mother tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
uh
yo, my
Somebody gave him another. What he said? Somebody gave him another. I forgot what
another
he said.
steroid, another steroid. Somebody throw him another steroid T-shirt, screaming, "I don't fit you." See what all the white jokes get you. What?
About how the white boy gonna diss you. Yeah, y'all gotta go see 8 Miles, just so y'all
Yo,
know where it's coming from.
yeah, yeah. My bad. Go ahead. I didn't mean to. I didn't
But
mean
yeah,
to.
see now I gotta do a movie where they was doing shady pulpit business. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go to Vampire in Brooklyn. What he
Oh,
said,
yeah.
evil is
It,
good. And niggas is like, come on, so y'all all went to college. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got intelligence, right? How your pastor gonna say evil is good and you gonna stand there and be like, you know what? he might be on to something.
Evil is good, ass is good. So if you get to evil ass, woo!
Why don't you get one of them college educated brothers?
Yo,
Stop playing with them, son. Stop.
yo,
You know what I'm saying?
yo. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. Did you finish what you was about to say?
Nah, I finished.
All
Yeah,
right,
we good.
all right. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. Clarissa, boxing boxing champion Clarissa Shields is coming out with a biopic called The Fire Inside. What do you think about that?
I feel bad. Who is she again?
Clarissa Shields, she's the boxing champion, I believe the heavyweight boxing champion for the women's side.
Uh, I'm,
She knocks chicks out. I will say that. I've seen a couple clips. She get to it with a couple chicks. She do. I've seen a couple of them fights.
I mean, I'm not into female boxing, so for the crowd and the fan base that is into female boxing and follow it heavily, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be ecstatic to get a biopic about her life. All her fans is probably waiting for that, and I mean that's have at it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I just like I said, I don't watch female boxing. I don't know her too much, but I'm pretty sure if she's heavyweight champion, she nice with them hands. And I don't want to get into no arguments with her. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you say is you right, baby. You right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean she's been doing her thing for a while. I remember seeing her. Probably my first time seeing her is when she called out Layla Ali. And Layla Ali responded like, "Yo, you don't want these problems." And Clarissa Shields was like, "Yo, I want all the smoke. Like, what's happening? Like, I'm knocking all these chicks out. You say you the best ever. You still in fighting shape. Let's get it cracking." Layla Ali, declined. She like, "Yo, you're not even worth my time." So
Damn,
Clarissa,
you say you're not even worth the sweat in my boxing glove. Damn.
yeah, which is crazy. But to Clarissa Shields' credit, she's been going. She's gone on to beat everybody, and then she's also jumped in the octagon and beat a girl who was a champion in the octagon just because she wanted to smoke. Because the girl that fights in the octagon didn't want to get in the boxing ring, so she's been doing her thing. She's been doing the thing. I personally want to see her fight another boxer, female boxer, obviously called Alicia Bowen Gardner. She's fine as hell. She's fine as hell. But I think Bowen Gardner might be a little too light. I think she might be a little light. I think she would have to put on or Clarissa to come down for them to fight. But uh,
Yeah, yeah.
the other, but Clarissa Shields been doing her thing though.
She was eating too many of them broccoli pops. That's what's up. Put them broccoli pops down. You know what I'm saying? Get you that
broccoli,
mashed potato and gravy plate. You know what I'm saying?
the broccoli pops. Yo, stop playing with it. All right, y'all. Moving on to our next hot topic. Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, was seen snorting a white powdery substance in public with his friends. What do you think about that?
Yo, what Cat Williams say in his stand up? Nigga, don't you know I can see you, nigga?
yo,
Like,
yo,
bro, like, where's the discernment? Where's the, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing coke. Let me just do it in the other room, John. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. Like, just wild out in the open, like, you Gucci out here. Like, that just showcases a whole nother level of awareness that I don't know if I would want as being a celebrity. Like you just doing coke right outside. Like that's just crazy, son. Like, no, you just don't care. It's not like you was in a private island or sorry, not private island, private beach setting and paparazzi snuck up on you and you know what I mean caught you. Okay, that's a different story. Bro, it was at the Olympics or something, right?
uh,
Like something or like not at the Olympics, but like at the event, like it wasn't in Paris or something like that,
It was
or he
like,
was like at an event or something, right? Like it wasn't.
well, it didn't look private, but it was definitely not private, but it
Yeah,
was something where it was kind of like him and his mans, and you know what I'm
yeah.
saying,
It
was
looked like it was one of them all white parties. Like I don't
it's,
know who's throwing one of them all whites. It looked like somebody else took up the mantle for the all white Diddy parties because you just doing cocaine like that, just willy nilly. First of all, I'm not saying like, but growing up, like that was never like pushed upon us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, cocaine wasn't a something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, that's what we do when we grow up. More so weed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us was pushed on weed and liquor. One or the other. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes both, but it was one or the other as far as us growing up melanated in our communities, weed or liquor. Doing coke was wildly frowned upon. Like if you
Hmm.
did coke, it was like, whoa,
Yeah.
like you different. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just the comfortability in his demeanor just showcased like, buddy been doing coke for a minute. So this is just we just being privy to it because it's now out in the open and it's public. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But his
Yeah.
energy and the demeanor looked like he looked like he got he looked like he got the pinky finger from Pinky with the you know what I'm saying? Where he put the coke in the long pinky finger and just sniff it like that,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
some old 75 pimp wave. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like, bro had his shirt off. He's sniffing white substances, powdery substances in the open.
And,
I
and his
like,
body looked like it was built like a bag of salad. Like, you know
you
what
know,
I'm saying? Like just built, just not properly built. You know what I'm saying?
chill,
And
chill.
you doing wild, crazy substances on top of that, like with the shirt off. Come on, blood. Pick a struggle. You can't have all of them together, son. That's just bad business. Because at least we could compromise. Like, damn, buddy doing coke, but at least, yo, what's his workout routine like? You know what I'm saying? Because you never see a cokehead that's like swole too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
think about that. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
bodies be built bad, but just they habits be real high. So it's like just I don't know. This just look all the way terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a bad look for the Jordan brand because at the end of the day,
Can we get a discount on the next
yo,
Series 11s coming out? Cause you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying,
yo,
can I get a discount or something? You feel me?
and all I'm saying, if I pull up the trophy room, can I get the gray or the white Jordans that's in the trophy case? Can I get them for a discount? You know what I'm saying? But it
Can I
really,
get that? Oh, for sure.
ah, you stupid, yo, you stupid. All right, y'all. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it messes up the Jordan brand. You know, in my opinion, it takes away from the Jordan brand. Yo, you stupid, bro. Yo, you stupid. All right, so moving on to our next hot topic. Internet is in a frenzy after a woman put together a ceremony, hired a photographer, a videographer, a venue, lights, balloons, flowers, just to propose to herself. What do you think about that?
Um, as a photographer and you hire me for something like that, as long as you pay the deposit and then you pay the remaining balance when I get there, I'm gonna flick all you want, whatever photos you want. You by yourself with the cake, you by yourself with the bouquet of flowers, you by yourself toasting to yourself, whatever you want, baby. We gonna make it happen as long as you pay the deposit and you pay the remaining balance when I get there. That's all that matters. But at the end of the day, you paid me to be there. So that means I'm getting paid for this booking. So I would never willingly come to this event as a willing participant. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
that means I'm part of this delusion and I okayed this delusion by being here as a witness to the delusion and I can't be a part of that. But if I'm paid for the event, that's totally different. I'm here as, you know what I'm saying, as a worker. I'm getting paid for it, so I have to be here. But if I come here, you send an invitation. Oh, Jesse, I didn't know you was getting married. Who you just getting married to? To yourself, that's a decline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't be part of that. You know what I'm saying? Jesse, you're just gonna have to be by yourself and, you know what I'm saying, go down that path by yourself. You feel me?
Yeah.
So as a photographer, I don't do weddings, but if you do book me for a wedding shoot, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna show up because you booked me. So I hope that there's a partner there, but if there's not, I'm gonna be very professional when I'm there, very professional all the way. But best believe, as soon as the shit is over, I'm roasting you. I'm roasting you. I'm coming up with hella jokes only after our business is concluded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Get that
But
bread.
yeah, I'm gonna get the bread. But once you know what I'm saying, you signed the last contract, and we done. What was you thinking? What was the thought process going through your mind when you woke up that morning and decided that, you know what I'm saying, 5 o'clock you were gonna have a hole in your leg? You know what I'm saying? Hey Fouché, you didn't think you was gonna wake up?
Pouche. Yo, Pouchedo. Like, that's wow. My dog Pouchedo. My
Yo,
dog
this is
Pouche.
crazy. Like people just going doing any and everything to go viral. And again, this would have been a teachable moment for women to come up and have a conversation with other women and say this is not the way to go. You know what I'm saying? But again, y'all dropped the ball. But lucky enough, women gonna fall again. So maybe you might have another opportunity to pick the ball up. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully y'all do it. Because this was an opportunity to do it and y'all didn't. So the next available opportunity, I hope some of y'all pick the ball up. Matter of fact, hit her in the face on some dodgeball with it. You know what I'm saying? Because reality needs to come hurling fast. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
like, what her homies at?
Preferably hit her where the glue match with the sewing joint.
Uh,
So that's why I went the dodgeball to hit. So hopefully it hit the glue and then the whole front will come off. You know what I'm
uh,
saying?
uh,
That's my hope in the matter. Cause y'all gotta leave these frontals in 2019. Like that shit is disgusting, son. I'm in Florida and it's hot. No, it's boiling hot. It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
different kind of hot this summer. You know what I'm saying? It's 90. When you see it say 95, you think, oh, that's hot. No, 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 no. It says 95, but it's really like 105.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already cooking. So you coming outside with the glue on the forehead, it's just oh gosh, man, this shit is horrible. Like this is what we gotta pick from, son. Like this is it. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
uh,
And then
yeah,
on top of that, this is what we got picked from. Then y'all still choose yourselves. Like
yeah.
what? Like what you want us to do? Like you know what I'm saying? What do you want us to do? Fuck it. You feel me? I just hope the food at the reception is good as
Well,
fuck.
I hope it was popping. Like, yo, I hope that food was good, good. Like,
Yo,
yeah,
the that food and baby shower food be the top of the line foods, man.
top tier,
Oh, top tier, man.
tier,
Top tier.
tier, bro. Top tier. So, yeah. Where's her homies at? Like, yo, this not a good idea. Like,
Was they
most
even there? Wait, were the homegirls there? Like, were the bridal? Don't you gotta have a bridal? No, no, it's not bridal shower. It's like your bridesmaids. Were
right.
they there?
No, she wasn't. They wasn't there. They wasn't there. None of her home. I didn't. Well, I didn't see the video of her homies. I just seen her.
Oh, for Rowan Jack, for a wedding, uh, I would have to charge by the hour. So I would up my price for a wedding because it's a lot. It's a lot you gotta deal with. That's why I don't really bump weddings and like advertise that I do weddings because it's a lot of work though. But if somebody were to book me, I would raise my prices up for that. No, no, her wedding. Oh no, I had to hit her for like 150 hours, and that don't even include the pictures. You know what I'm saying? That's just for me booking me to be there to take the photos. Now the photos itself is a totally different price because I got to edit it and do all this other stuff. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my fault.
It's all good. It's all good, my brother. Yeah, so I just thought this whole situation was wild as far as this lady proposing to herself. Oh, out the way you're doing this. Like this is wicked business. And it's like, yo, ain't nobody in your life, ain't no big bros, ain't no sisters, ain't your friends. Be like, yo, this is not a good idea. Don't do this. Don't do this. So
Again, I want to see the comments from the women. What are the women saying? Because I know when men step out and do goofy shit, we get roasted by other men. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Off rip. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why when we was in high school, college, we used to do this all the time. You know what I'm saying? When you and your mans used to go out, y'all come to each other's cribs. Yo, what
yeah,
fit you got on? Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
fit lit. You wouldn't come to the crib already wearing the fit. You would have the fit in the book bag. Then
yeah,
you come to your man's crib, y'all looking at each other's fits like, oh, all right, yeah, that fit is lit. Cool. All right.
yeah,
If my
yeah,
man's fit was off kilt and off, I would never let my man step out the crib without letting him know, like, yo, your fit is not with it. But
yeah,
if he still has the confidence, like, nah, I'm rocking my fit, then that's my nigga. We going to the spot. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because
yeah. Go,
confidence at the end of the day, it trumps all. Because I'm your man's and I'm telling you your fit is whack, and you tell me, nah, fuck out of here, my shit is lit. We still going to the club. You know what I'm saying? He gonna pull his joints. I'm gonna pull my joints at the end of the
mhm.
day. But I still would be wrong if I didn't tell you your fit was hot garbage. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? But we still gonna step out. Because the problem with women is y'all don't tell them it's hot garbage. Y'all
mhm.
tell her, oh yeah, I love the outfit, or oh, you about to marry yourself? Oh my God, that's amazing, girl. That's so beautiful. Like what? Meanwhile, you laid up with your man talking about, yo, babe, you know what Shaquana's trying to do tomorrow? She want me to come to her wedding. And your man looking at it, Shaquana don't even got no man. Exactly, babe. That's the conversation your homegirls is having. But in front of you, they talking about, oh, this is amazing, girl. You're the best. You the prize.
Well, mind you, it's
You know what
not
I'm
the
saying?
not the wedding. It's her. She proposed to herself. So this is like her engagement situation.
Right. So there's people there
Yeah,
at the
right,
so
right.
that's my point. So
Yeah, yeah.
y'all all sipping the Kool-Aid, passing it to each other and sipping it some more, because how you even go to that go to the event? Why did she even book the joint? Who was the first person she sat down and talked to this before she even did it? Because we know women, they gonna talk about it.
But not like real talk. Like real talk, real talk. Like so, you go to an event. You're not working. You just going to an event because the person that you're talking to is like, yo, I want you to come with me. Sorry about that. The person you're talking to is saying like, yo, I want you to come with me to this event. You like, all right, cool. What is it? Oh, it's a engagement party. So like, all right, cool. I'm gonna come. I come through or whatever. Because 9 times out of 10, when you're invited to a wedding or engagement party, it's already understood that it's going to be at least two people,
Nah,
right?
you understand me. It's 10 times out of 10.
Right. Yes. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So now when you pull up and you see Shorty and she's sitting here in her chair, you're like, yo, what's her what's her dude?
Yo, it's Rowan Jackson. He going off right now. Son.
She's
Like,
in the old Bill White yo. Oh my god, I'm gonna put on my red OUV records shirt and go viral now. Yo. Nah, but for real though, like you pull up to the event and you like, yo, what her like what you know what I'm saying? Like what's her partner? And then she like, yeah, so hey, I'm engaged now, and she show her ring and be like, oh, all right, that's cool, but don't take two people to get engaged. Like, what are you engaged to? And for her and your girl look at you like, no, she engaged herself. cracking hella jokes in the car, but it's just a ridiculous thing. I'm pretty sure a part of it was for attention, and but it you're gonna have some woman out there that thinks this is okay. So
It's
terrible. This is terrible. So, all right, moving on to our next hot topic. 50 Cent and Lionsgate are launching a free streaming channel. What do you think about that?
Lionsgate. That's what's up.
Mhm.
This is probably how 50 gonna, huh?
So basically, Tyler Perry. Not to cut you off.
You said what?
Basically, Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry is basically the main contributor of Lionsgate.
Okay. But it's 50 cents, so we know it's not gonna be no zestiness going on, no doisy business. Maybe this will be the platform that will finally launch Ghosts coming back. You know what I'm saying?
I would love that, bro.
Because you know Power's about to end. So the main series of Power about to end. You know what I'm saying? Look, he already copped his studio, so you could pivot and take all. The only reason Stars is lit right now is because we're watching Stars.
Right,
That's the
right.
only reason. So 50 Cent pivots be like, yo, I'm about to do Power over here. Guess what? Everywhere I was watching Power on Stars is gonna go watch it on Lionsgate or whatever platform he creates to have to finally have Power and have Ghost come back and do a spinoff with Ghost. Because that's all we want. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
all we asking for, man.
But
Get
the
that together.
but the only thing that's going to keep Stars in it, keep money in Stars' pocket, is the fact that they own the first whatever was filmed on Stars is theirs. When that contract hits in perpetuity, is theirs and forever. So 50 Cent would have to have the return to Ghost exclusively for his new channel. So it'd be like
Oh, you have to go to the actor officially. You mean, right?
no.
The one
So
who played on Ghost, or
no, so the whatever the new series of Ghost would have to be on that new network, right? Or on that
yeah,
new
yeah,
stream,
yeah,
right?
facts.
The only thing with Stars is that they're going to continuously to eat because whatever was shot on Stars, all them seasons, that's theirs. They own that in perpetuity. That's a part of the contract in perpetuity. So they always going to own those earlier Stars, and they knew, you know what I'm saying? Like they know when you sign the contract that that's how it's going to be. So I'm looking forward for him to taking the future Power books and putting them on his channel and doing the damn thing. So
I mean, yeah, they could eat off the old series and all that stuff, but then, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we could create a new Power. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
facts. We got the recipe.
Like we been got the recipe. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
So it's been handed down generation upon generation. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Hmm.
like it's nothing. All right,
Yeah,
you can keep Power. Fine. We created a whole new Power. Create a whole new series of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so much content out there and in the scope, in the realm of melanated culture that it's a fucking vast, endless pool that you could dive into and pull whole new joints out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, facts.
So at the end of the day, it's like 50 Cent is in a great position to take TV and take programming to a whole nother level. Like he can even go after so many other marginalized anime uh, um, content creators that look like us that do great anime, but because they're not Japanese, it's not considered anime. Like, but the shit is ill though. So
Hmm.
give platforms to those that's up and coming, that's gritty, that's that got the hunger. And what Styles P told him in Raping You Records, yo, I don't think you hungry no more. Let me hear something, baby. Let me hear something. So I don't think you hungry no more. He's like, yo, when the rains get wiped on, that
I spit them out like the vipers.
he said when don't get rained on like windshield wipers.
Yo.
He's like, you a star. He's like, yo, if he signed to you, then I can't rape him. because it's raping you records. Oh man. So yeah, 50 said that's a dope deal. Now you about to give Lionsgate. We ain't hear about Lionsgate forever. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if Tyler Perry been holding it down. He ain't been holding it down like it was before he got there. Because Lionsgate used to be lit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? There was
Mhm.
a lot of other production houses that used to be lit. New Line Cinema. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah,
Orion.
yes.
Um uh, damn, what's another? It's from the old 80s and 90s and all that some.
Paramount,
Go uh
Paramount, Indie.
yeah, Paramount. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a perfect way to get to jumpstart and get they not jumpstart, but revitalize their production house again. And 50 Cent probably the best person to do it. They already see that he's a big pivotal person in the culture, and they already know what goes with that. Where 50 Cent go, we go. So
Mm-hmm.
make the deal right for our bro, so we can get some top tier quality work. That's all we asking for. Pay these actors and actresses handsomely, so we get top tier work. I don't care about black and white. I just want the top tier actor or actress that's from Juilliard to do their thing. You know what I'm
Yo, you a jerk. You a freeze. I'm gonna pump your ass,
saying? At a biatch, and I think you got it.
biatch,
Put the guns together.
biatch. Got the gangster gear, my dude. Gluckman. I ain't even look at it like that.
I'm gonna vote for him. Yo, y'all gotta go see Malibu's Most Wanted to get these jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. All right, y'all. We gotta. I have to skip a couple of subjects because we are running out of time, out of camera time. Um, our next segment is brought to you by Bravo Section. Make sure you go to bigbravosection.com. Again, bigbravosection.com to book a session with one of the best photographers in the world. If you're in the Miami area, if you're not in the Miami area, still book that session. Fly out. Take care of your session. Got a petty thought for us?
Chat, you know how I do. We do petty words from the Black's Law Dictionary. I feel it's very important to understand legal words, the legal definition of these words that we use every day. So to piggyback of last episode where I was talking about the difference between national and citizen, I went ahead and went after those words, right? So the first word is national. So means pertaining or relating to a nation as a whole, commonly applied in American law to institutions, laws, or affairs of the United States or its government, as opposed to those of the several states as opposed to those of the several states. So now, national, when it pertains to a person, is a person owing permanent allegiance to a state. So remember, the wordplay is very, very important. So next on the list is citizen. So one who, under the Constitution and laws of the U.S. or of a particular state, is a member of a political community, owing allegiance and being entitled to enjoyments of full civil rights. All persons, all persons born or naturalized in the U.S. and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the U.S. and of the state wherein they reside. So, next word on the list is civil. Civil is of or relating to the state or is citizenry, related to private rights and remedies sought by civil actions as constituted within criminal proceedings. And last on the list is Sixth Amendment. So the Sixth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution includes such rights as the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury, the right to be informed of the nature of the accusation, the right to confront witnesses, the right to assistance of counsel, and compulsory process. Right? So the words this week were national, Sixth Amendment, citizen, and civil. So very important. National is the only word in most of these words that still mention American, right? All other words, as far as citizen, never mention American. It always mentions U.S. So that's a very distinct separation, because you have United States and then you have America. So United States, you are a citizen. So with being a United States citizen, you are entitled to the enjoyment of civil rights. You're not giving, you know what I'm saying, those rights, which is an unalienable rights given to you by your creator. That would be something that would be tied to somebody who is an American national. You know what I'm saying? So it's pertaining where you get your status is from the state. That's where the powers of all our where the countries come from. It doesn't come from DC. It comes from the states. We know this to be true is when COVID happened, when everybody was vying for the vials and we need the drugs and guess what was happening? It was the states that was like, nah, New York over here, we need it first. And Georgia was like, nah, why New York need it first? We need it over here. And New York had to tell Georgia, like, hold up, bro, we bring up more bread than y'all. You know what I'm saying? So chill out. So Georgia had to be like, all right, cool. But Florida, like, wait, hold up. We bring bread too. What's up? You know what I'm saying? So now DC is like, shit, we don't know who to give the drugs to. So all right, y'all got to figure out yourselves. So that's when you saw that states took it upon themselves to either close their borders or open up. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't come from DC. You know what I'm saying? It came from the states. The states have the power. You have to get in tune and get in line with the states. And that's how you get certain things lined up. That's how we probably gonna get half these damn bum ass churches that ain't doing nothing in the hood up out of here and let some new blood in them buildings and put some new creativity in them old dilapidated buildings and get some new money going in these communities. You know what I'm saying? So that's my petty thought, petty words for this episode. If you have any words, legal words that y'all want me to find that y'all see every day, I'll definitely look them up. Y'all can put them in the chat.
Yo, dope words, dope words. Make sure y'all send those words in. We literally have probably like 120 seconds left, so I do have to cut my Keep the Lie Live segment for this episode, but I have it for next episode. Again, I want to thank some of our sponsors of the show, Bravo Section, Button Snaps, and OUV Records. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of the show, you can hit me or my brother up on Instagram at Ashley Lovechild on Instagram, or my brother's Instagram at
Bravo section _.
So again, if you're interested in becoming one of the sponsors of the show, you can hit us up. Make sure you tap into our membership page. We have different tiers of membership, different access. Get your badges. You'll have them in the comments and everything. And we love. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend. Hit that notification bell. Make sure you tap into the Overstand podcast. Why Understand, where you go overstand every Monday at 9:30. Make sure you tap in, and we'll be back this Sunday at 10:30. Again, this Sunday at 10:30. We're on every Thursday and Sunday at 10:30. It's about to go out at any second. It's always love, and we'll see y'all soon. We out of here.